I don't know what today is today. But anyway, so I'm in my kitchen. Had a late dinner. But anyway, so I'm talking about the seven-figure radical wealth building strategist. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm the girl that's gonna help you get to the money. Okay. People I say, what do you do? What do you do? I engineer black millionaires. That's what I do. That's what I want to be known for in life. And I just got off of a powerful, oh, the day has been like so powerful. And some of the stuff that I was learning today, I'm going to be sharing a little later in my challenge, which is just confirmation of information that I already know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You have to get around some. Oh, thank you, Amber. You listen. You have to get around some powerful people. I love you too. So you have to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, because what happens is they sharpen you and it makes you want to rise and go to your best self and be your best self. So at the end of the day, this challenge is everything. Day one is about being committed to building wealth for yourself and building legacy wealth, because this is what happens. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, energy flows. So I can't always mess it up, but I got it right this time. Day number two, we talked about now this month for 30 days. I'm literally going to just talk about it. Next November for 30 days, we're going to activate the challenge. We're going to literally dig deep and we're going to activate. Hey, Nicholas, I keep having royalty on my lives. Y'all just don't even know who just showed up. Yes, 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 yes. Fire, fire, fire. If y'all missed his mastermind, oh my God, it was so fire. Like you don't even know. No, you really don't know. I was just talking about being around people smarter than you so they can help level you up. So this is a seven-figure radical wealth building challenge. And I am she who teaches the money game, all aspects of the money game. And I love sharing what I know with other people so that we can all level up together. So I help success-driven entrepreneurs work less to earn more by using automation and technology so you can get to the passive income bag. See, it's real good. Like, your girl, I just had I work real hard to do a lot of different things. Some of you guys know I own a lot of real estate, blah, blah, blah. But the best feeling comes when I get a check dropped in my account. Last week, it was $7,000. I didn't have to do anything, nothing, but just leverage my credit. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to build a business. I didn't have to do anything. Well, it is a business that I purchased, but there's a team that does all the work. It's so sexy. And so, see, I'm the kind of person, I'm like, okay, well, if I can do that times one, then I can do that times 10. Get that? Because remember, I don't have to do any work. I'm just leveraging credit. So we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so day number two is your gratitude journal. You have to be able to, you don't have to, you should choose to be intentional about having a gratitude journal. The first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is you want to give thanks and you want to write down as it has happened, like not some futuristic event, but I'm thankful and grateful for the multi-million dollar multiple bank accounts that I have, and I'm willing to serve and I'm willing to give back and I'm willing to do, and it's a blessing to be a blessing. It's such a blessing to be a blessing because trust me, it feels good when you can give from your overflow. So day number four, we talked about the belief system and reprogramming the subconscious mind and the books that you need to read. And, inside of the Wealth Challenge, I'm kind of going a little fast through the other days to get to 2 days challenge. So I can talk a little bit about that because it's very, very, very powerful. But most of us, especially Black people, oh my God, my people, I love my people. But we seriously have to like reprogram our subconscious mind, and we have to be careful who we listen to and what we listen to. Like I got a bunch of big TVs in my house, but guess what? They're barely on. I mean, people be like, it was all over TV. You didn't know about it? No, I didn't. Because a lot of TV is low vibrational. A lot of when you're in your car and you're listening to the rap, and it's a time and a place to turn up. Okay. I'm not against turning up. I'm not against listening to some of the new songs, blah, 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 blah. But what I am against is you not feeding your mind the positive things that you need to reprogram your mind, because most of us come from a community of people who don't really like level all the way up, like mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real easy to be around people who cuss and talk and gossip, and but we want to be around people who feed energy to us a different kind of way. And for some of us, we have to create our own families. We the family we grew up in, and that might not be the family that we choose to spend a lot of our time with. Okay, that makes sense. So, and I remember even our friends, a lot of our friends, we're going to grow out of. But not that we don't love you, not that we think we're better than you. It ain't nothing like, ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just I have to protect my peace, I have to protect my energy. I remember one day my daughter was very young, 7 or 8 years old, and I called one of my girlfriends, and this girl cussed, and her whole conversation was like, it was just horrible. It was just gossip. It was just, and when I got off the phone, I never forget my daughter, she's 7. We like looked at each other, and it was almost like, I won't be calling her no time soon. Not, no offense. I love her, pray for her, all of that. But it was like I didn't want to be around someone that's what they're feeding, and that's the energy vibe that they give. I have another associate who's a client who has tried to bulldoze her way into my life. And if she's on any of my lives, and she probably listens to it, whatever. But a lot of times when she calls me, she's very upset. And this young lady used to have a $10 million business and lost it, blah, blah, blah. And one of the reasons I think she lost it, and I've told her about it, I'm not talking about it behind her back, is because we have to live life with integrity. And when you don't, the universe will the universe will show up and knock your butt down and make you sit down for a while. So she kept complaining every time she, oh my God, calling me. Well, I said one day, I said, listen, honey, I'm not the woman you can call and have that conversation with. I'm not. Go get your counselor, therapist. I don't know. But when you call me, I need you to be talking to me about solutions. I need you to be telling me what can you do to fix your life. Because if you had a $10 million business once, you can have it again. I don't care who stole it, how it happened, woo woo. Because she got a story, she got a book, she got a movie. I mean, real talk. Wish I had known when a lot of things were happening to her. But guess what? That was a journey she needed to go through, because she did know someone like me who could have helped her alleviate a lot of what she went through. But anyway, that's not neither here nor there. Today, she has a $24 million contract. Y'all, you listen. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This girl over here, she will feed life into you on a whole nother level. So get connected. But anyway, let me get back to the radical building challenge that I had to yank some people into. Day number day number what day was that one? I was talking about reprogramming the subconscious mind. Then the game of money, day number challenge number 5, day 5. We talked about the game of money, and this is the foundational side of money. I ain't get to the deep side of money, like the credit and the building the businesses and all that. That's gonna come later. This day, I want you to. There's a 2-hour video. It's called "Creature of Jekyll's Island." Go find it on YouTube. Find it. Watch it. Watch it. A lot of people don't know that the Federal Reserve Bank is the biggest gangster of all gangsters of all gangsters. It's not the I'm sorry, the Federal Reserve Bank, not the federal government. The Federal Reserve Bank. And they've never been audited. Nobody knows who owns them, but it's deeper than that. It's so much deeper than that. So, we sit around. We'll take 2 hours to watch a movie. We'll take 2 hours to sit and watch millionaires run up and down the courts. Huh, come on now, somebody. But then when I want you to sit down and look at something that can change your life and how you see things and how you understand the power of money, the game of money. Now, oh my God, it's 2 hours, absolutely, but it's very entertaining, and you have to watch it from beginning to end. So that's just some foundational stuff, and inside of the actual journal that you'll be able to purchase May 15th. I'm sorry, that's my birthday, October 15th. Um, we're getting it together, guys. So yeah, it's a lot. It's called The Creature of Jekyll Island. Here I'm gonna write the Creature of Jekyll. And like I'm right here in Atlanta where this island is. It's a Jekyll. I may not be spelling Jekyll right. Oh, yeah, there you go. I love autocorrect sometimes. The Creature Jekyll Island. And the gentleman who wrote the book, I think his name is like Paul. Oh, no, it's William something. But anyway, I watched it blew my mind. I know it's a public place that can be visited. Yes, powerful. Thank you for sharing. It is, honey. Listen. Yeah, and it gets so much deeper. Oh my God. Thank you for sharing. And but anyway, so yeah, when you get the journal, I have exercises and some other videos that will blow your mind. I can't you just got to get the journal, okay? So day number 6, I'm introducing you to the mental bank. This is another way to literally reprogram your subconscious mind. And the gentleman who wrote that book there's a book called Success. Success is not an accident. Dang, is that it? Success is not an accident. I think that's it. Yeah. So there's a 2-hour video that's in the journal that you get to go to. It's free. And again, it will blow your mind. It's a 5-minute exercise that you do before going to bed that helps to literally reprogram your mind. And it helps you to literally attract money into your life a whole nother kind of way. Day number 7, I talked about creating a vision board. We all know what that is. Look, you want to see in color. Your mind, this is what's so deep about the mind. I'm going to get a little deeper into this the next go round when I physically do the things that I'm talking about. Now I'm just talking about it, right? But our mind processes things in pictures a different kind of way. So when you see something in pictures around, and this is what other thing is deep about the mind, your mind doesn't know if something is real or if it's fabricated. So if you visualize something is yours, or you speak of something is yours, and then now it becomes yours because the subconscious mind is a magnet. And you magnetize everything based on your conversation. So when you have these positive conversations about abundance and building and wealth building and legacy, and you're going to attract people who are having the same conversation. Because I was just on mentors live earlier, VIP, of course, was blowing my mind. Some of the people I met in that room, and I know it's some people in that room I'm gonna connect with, and we're gonna do big things together, like big things. The gentleman, the nickname is JJ. I'm sorry, I can't call his name. I mean, we're learning how to get paid for having bad credit, y'all. We're learning how to go up against the giants, David and Goliath. Come on, somebody. So yes, it's on YouTube. Yes, it's on YouTube. Yes, and yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you want to stay connected because the girl got my product coming. I know I keep saying my little product coming out so soon, but I've been so swamped, guys. Ooh, God is pulling me in like 5 different directions. And I'm like, I need to get to my people. I need to share. I need to share the brilliance. But and Mentor, he was on here earlier too. Nicholas, he's having a thing this Friday. Dag, I don't have the link. I don't know if he's still around, but where he's showing people how to like connect all the dots using automation, which is something that I'm a huge component of. And the reason I have his funnel is because they're Black. They look like me and you, and their product is only like $59 a month. So I'll definitely be sharing my link. But in the meantime, it's called Connectly. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Phenomenal. And I think every Wednesday they go live. It's a phenomenal product. Okay, let me get back to where we at. Day number 8, alkalized water, the key to life. Guys, we have to drink water. There's a difference between alkaline water, bottled water, which is poison. Anything with plastic in it is poison. I see on Instagram they're starting to talk about how a lot of the fast foods, they're putting our food in wrappers that have plastic in them that is not healthy for the body. I didn't realize that styrofoam, like anything like that, is not good for us to, consume a lot of. However, what's interesting about that, when you do some research on plastic that's poison, not good for us, our bodies are so intelligent. Even though it's not good for us, your body will get rid of it like relatively fast. But the thing is, you just don't want to keep putting poison in your body, because over time, of course, as we get older, things break down, blah, blah, blah. The one thing I really want to add to my challenge is I really want to talk about, and I put this in on day number 8. I kind of forgot to bring it up the other day. One day, you just want to drink water all day, like nothing but water all day. And I'm gonna put some content in there that explains why and what it does to your body. Ladies, if you have, I keep forgetting about you guys, but ladies, if you have cellulite, you get rid of cellulite by putting your body into something called, I'm gonna mess up the name, it's called autophagy. um I might be messing the name up, but what it does is believe it or not, cells, there's trillions and trillions of cells in our body. There's only one way to get rid of the dead cells, and that's through flushing them through this science where you don't drink anything all day but water. And it does a lot for the body, a lot for the mind. It clears brain fog, it gives you energy, yada yada. Okay, so let me go on to the next thing. Day number 9 is eating healthy. Guys, come on. That just, you already know. You only get one body. And every day you prescribe medicine to your body based on what you eat. When I heard that one day, I thought that was profound. I said, wow. They're like, your food is medicine. Whatever you put, if you putting Twinkies in your food. And when we were little kids, and they were like, you are what you eat. I didn't get that. I'm like, what do you mean we are what we eat? I didn't understand that. If I eat an apple, I'm an apple. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But as an adult, I get it. Okay, what you're saying is I need to be very careful. I need to put things in my body that are nutritious. Okay, I got it. One day there was a little commercial, and the little girl who ate the Twinkies and the potato chips, she wasn't as sharp as the rest of the kids who were eating apples and live vegetables and things like that. All right, so day number 10, which is today, I really want to talk about meditation. Um, if you just get somewhere and be real still for 20 minutes a day, you really, really, really want to do some research on meditation. And I have some really, really good stuff inside the journal. I'm not trying to promote the journal. The journal is going to be extremely inexpensive. And then if you want one sent to you, then I don't know what the price point is going to be, but we put a lot of time. There's um a lot of time and energy and knowledge. I have a lot of different mentors at different levels of life, from billionaire to multimillionaire to millionaire to six figures, six figures income earners, um, to 4 and 5 a month, a year, I don't know, income earners. And it's like you can grab wisdom from a lot of different people. And we were all, I mean, at one point in time in my life, I was what, making 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a year. But I still was smart. I was still reading, and I was still figuring life out, and I could still add value. That's my point. Even when I was on welfare, baby, don't count nobody out. One of my mentors right now, he used to sleep under the bridge. I talked about him before. For I think like 2 years or 4 years, something crazy. This man now owns planes and all kind of luxury. Just his companies he built are he has multiple companies that he's put under, because he understands the money game. The only thing he did different than me, because I look at him and I say to myself, wow, his companies are worth like 800 million or something like that. He believed on a whole nother level, and he executed on a whole nother level. And he built a circle around him who did, they, I guess, respected him enough to do what he was teaching, if that makes sense. Because I laugh. My partner and I, we helped build up a lot of people, and the minute the money came, next thing you know, they all somebody died in the family. They all of a sudden they paying for everything, paying for everybody to get to the funeral, flying people in, putting them up, and not like not wrong with putting people up, or I mean it's just kind of like if you wouldn't have had access to your credit getting done and your business getting built, and you wouldn't have been able to do that, and you would have figured out something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you people have to like as you're oh god I did it again, I'm so sorry Facebook, I'm so sorry. So I keep getting caught up in Instagram land because I can see you guys on my Facebook. I can't really see. So I kind of forget that. Sorry, guys. But anyway, so at the end of the day, I was telling my partner earlier, I said, we have to learn to be more strategic. We have to learn to be more strategic. And that's just real talk. We have to learn to really really think about the assets that we have and how to move, because one thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna leave you with this. If I ask you the question, why do businesses fail, most of you are going to give me an answer, and you're going to be right. Like money, marketing, I don't know, a lack of capital, a lack of management, somebody stealing, yeah, that's happened to me. But this is the thing: the CEO, the creativity, the leadership is really why companies why they fail in that. Because if your leadership is creative enough to get whatever it is that you need, because they're resourceful, they meditate, they listen to the Most High. Listen, I don't care how you get it, right? When you put yourself in a position to win because you understand what I'm teaching, what was taught to me, I ain't taking no credit for none of it, okay? The Most High downloaded, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And that's what happens when you meditate. Oh my God. I had to stop meditating at one point in my life because I kept getting I kept getting so many downloads, and it was just like choo, choo, choo. So I had to learn how to like really get quiet, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning. That's probably my Achilles heel is meditating. But when I do it, guys, oh my God, I can't. When I'm consistently like doing it, like I don't know, some of you guys may be catching this. I don't know when. This challenge is not for you as much as it is for me. Like real talk. I've had so much stuff happen in the last like 6 months that I said, whoa, whoa, let me go. Let me get my journal out. Let me put it next to my bed. Let me make sure I'm being consistent. And I didn't say this in the beginning, but every morning there needs to be a ritual that you do, that you spend time with the Most High. Because when you first wake up, that's when God, you are the closest to the Most High. You're coming out of that coma, like. And the one thing that I added to the exercise was to take long, deep breaths really, really fast and really, really hard. So we're going to be practicing that. We have to learn how to settle. Into the body. And it just, our nervous system is always, when you learn how to stop, especially when the world, when you having a really, 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 really bad day, sometimes you gotta just stop, sit in the corner. I don't care what's going on around you, just go sit in the corner. If you got an altar, if you got a place you go pray, whatever, however, if you got to go to sleep, if you're having a rough day and you just depressed and it's bad and everything's wrong, take your butt to bed. There's some real powerful exercises that will be inside of this journal to help you in that capacity, like real talk. Like, because we get to like, we're creative beings, we're spiritual beings. And we a lot of times we give our power away. It's time to reclaim the power. All right, guys, it's your girl. It's my time. I gotta go tomorrow. Day 11. We're talking about exercise and how powerful it is for the body. So you got about 3 or 4 more days before I get really, really, really deep. But you get listen, everything that I ain't nothing that I'm sharing with you, something you could take out and because this is the thing that I noticed with a lot of people. There's a lot of people I teach you how to make money. And we talk a lot about personal development. But everything is energy and we're energetic beings. And if you don't have the energy, if you're not operating where your energy is like at a high level, well, a lot of things you go to do, you're gonna wonder, well, why did I start a YouTube channel and it's taken forever for me to get traction. This may not be the best example to give because I don't really do YouTube. But I'm just saying. And then this other girl, it just took off like crazy, like, oh my God. And she ain't even talking about nothing. She whatever, right? We're energetic beings. And so everything around us is happening based on the energy that we're creating. And if you don't like what you're creating, you get to choose to recreate something different. And sometimes we need accountability partners. And that's why I show up in your life. I'm an accountability partner. I'm the girl that's like, listen, there's some tools, there's some things I can share with you that can really help you. Because by the time I start teaching you how to clean anything off your credit, how to build a business so that you can go after 6 and 7 figure funding, how to go and get a government contract. I need you to be so solid in all these other areas of your life. We're gonna get real deep about relationships too. Because I got a test that we put together for relationships, and then I have another test I haven't talked about. It's called the money score, which actually, when you first start this challenge, you're supposed to take to get your money score first, which we're putting at. It's a long story with the money score because there's some dynamics to it where I want it to be calculated where as you're taking it, it keeps score for you and at the end it tabulates. So my team is putting that together now. But everything we do and have right now, we're creating it subconsciously. So I want to get my people more in the mind of creating something more intentionally. So when you go after certain things that I'm going to share with you, that's going to put the money in the bag that is going to be yours, then hey, Michael, how are you? You got to DM me, Michael. So, yeah, so you have to put yourself in a position to win where it becomes non-negotiable. Like real talk, there's universal laws, and when you operate inside of those laws, which I talk a lot about that inside of the journal. Sorry guys, I can't talk about everything in 20-30 minutes. um and this is going to get a little longer as the days go on. But I'm trying to get quick to the point and keep it moving. But the more you hear it, the more you can internalize it, the more you gravitate to the part of excellence that's in you, because we're all master creators, every single one of us. You read that Bible, you read the Quran, you read the Torah, they all say the same. The spiritual books all say it. The truth is the truth. Okay, you can color it and give it a different name, but the truth is the truth. All right. So with that, guys, I gotta go. It's your girl, Dr. Khadija X. Chapman, Coach Millionista, your radical wealth building strategist. You can go to getradicalready.com if you want to be a part of my VIP list, just so as we, drop different things to share with our community. Get radical ready. Yeah, getradicalready.com. We got some fire, real talk. This is the last quarter of the year. And I really want people to go. I want you to end this year, you know, with 6 figures. Who knows? Some people gonna end it with 7, honestly. Um, and be ready to go into next year with a million. I challenge people to become a millionaire in a year. Please like, love, share, send some hearts, some love, a comment. It's all good. Let Facebook, Instagram, Twitter know that there's Black excellence over here, leveling up, sharing the wealth, sharing the information, challenging you to become a millionaire in a year. I have not met one person yet that I have not been able to help reach millionaire status with the strategies that I implement and that They're there for all of us. You ain't got listen. You come straight out of prison. It don't need my y'all know I got a felony, right? You could be coming out of an abusive relationship. You can be on welfare. It doesn't really matter. The key to what I'm teaching is the knowledge, and some of the things that I'm teaching, you don't even need any money. You don't even need any money. Like real talk. Like there's no reason whatsoever for anybody who hears my voice not to be a millionaire in 1 year. I don't know when your year gonna start because like some people are so convoluted with what they can't do in the belief system and the energy around them is so negative. The people around, I mean, I don't know. We gotta get that out the way. You gotta know. You gotta know. Like, and this is what's so deep about black people, and I'm so mad at my not mad. I'm really disappointed in my leadership because some of the things that I know they know. And we take to the streets and we march when they kill one of our loved ones, and we show up, and then we got a great conversation. We all on. I mean, it sparks a conversation, and in some cases, it sparks some movement and activity. But when I tell you, there is no reason whatsoever that anyone who hears my voice cannot reach millionaire status in a year or less with the information I'm going to be sharing with you. America set up a system for us to win and become financially independent. They set up a system designed for us to win and become financially independent. However, too many of us are focusing on what we don't have, what didn't happen, who did us wrong, and we stay stuck in our energy. And then, door number two, I got a little rescue kitty that she don't understand the rules, y'all. She keep trying to do not get on my counter. You don't get on my island. No, sorry, but we're so busy looking for a job now. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with having a job. However, it's always better to have autonomy where you can self-govern and you can listen. If you had to go get a lawnmower and cut everybody on the street, look how much they charge you, how much you pay to get your grass cut. $50, I do it for 40. I'm right here on the street. You know what I'm saying? You do. I'm not trying to tell nobody to go and do menial things like that. I'm not. But what I'm saying is think bigger than somebody else dictating your time and how much money you're worth. No job is going to pay you what you're worth. I pay so much money for the education that I have. I don't have a college degree. I have an honorary doctorate. I didn't pay for that. However, it was gifted to me because there was a cause. However, we have these things called credit. You're born with 7 figures. It's called Social Security number. When you start to really understand the credit game, guys, there is nothing they can put on your credit without your permission. Absolutely nothing. It gets a little deeper than that. You know, there's a thing called HIPAA law. That's why it became easy to remove medical things off your credit, because the minute you ask the collector for something, he can't give it to you because he can't access certain parts of he can't access different parts of a medical record to show you what you owe because he don't have access. It's the same exact way. I want you to think about this. If you have a collection on your credit, for example, and I'm getting a little deeper. I didn't mean to go here, but the spirit is work is just telling me to go here. I'm gonna go here. Um, how did he get access to your private information? The collection agent, did you give it to him? Because when you signed a contract for that car or that credit card or whatever it was, you gave private information, your name, not your name, but your social security number, your birthday, your home address. The minute a collection agency contacts you and they have access to your private information, they just broke some laws, baby. You can get paid. See, this is the thing, right? I've been dealing with credit repair for years. The stuff I'm learning today, because like I said, well, maybe the last few years, like I said, you got to surround yourself with a community of people who are just way smarter than you. Like my mentors is off the hook, off the hook, off the hook. They be laughing at me because I be doing stuff like when I come to a little mastermind, and they be like, Khadij, you gotta read. I'm thinking this stuff is like Greek to me, like real talk. I mean, listen, I can quote some of the codes and this, that, and the third, but they can quote it like, how people quote scripture in that Bible. That's how they be quoting. And I'd be like, yeah, what's that again? I have my little tape recorder, I have my little paper pencil, but I don't do credit repair. But I want to know enough. I have a team. I have a team that does credit repair. But I just want to know enough because it's just so sexy. Like, just the things that I'm learning. I'm just like, oh, and then when I talk to people who do credit, I always say, what's the one thing, you know what I mean? I'd be like, what's the one thing that you have a challenge with? And the minute they tell me student loans, or the minute they tell me bankruptcy, or the minute they tell me child support, I'd be like, you don't really know what you're doing. Because when you know the laws, the game changes. And to me, I'm just kind of like, wow, this information was always out here. Now, there's a lot of ways to clean credit and do credit and, et cetera. I mean, hell, you can go online, grab some free letters online, and some of that stuff gonna come off just by happenstance. And that's funny because I met people who've done that, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, they have a credit repair business. Never realized this is a lot deeper than that, but they got lucky. But then energetically, hey, they was probably where they needed to be. And God was like, whoosh, you have not because you ask not. All right. So I'm going to just leave that there. Thank you guys for joining. Please like, love, comment, share. This is some powerful stuff that I'm sharing. The 7-figure radical wealth building challenge ain't for the faint of heart. Because when I say you got to give some time to devote to you being your best you, I'm serious about that. I'm so serious. Like you have to be intentional in a non-negotiable way that you're going to create the life that you want. Last thing I'm gonna say, one of my BFFs was an attorney. She's no longer an attorney. But I remember we used to get into some real pickles. Like people yelling and screaming at us. Because she was an attorney, we do something. Oh, the first thing they want to do is take her to the bar. Everybody was, bloody murder. Anyway, she's an amazing spirit with an amazing heart. And sometimes when you're real sweet, I don't know, people try to take advantage of you. But anyway, I remember one time everybody was screaming at us, mad at us. I can't remember what we were doing. It was some real estate stuff, right? Her dude came and got her and took her to the water so they could go meditate. He just, because, she was all upset. And he just said, come. He just came to the, and I'm like, we're in the middle of a meltdown. Like, we're in the middle, like, it was everybody screaming and upset. People calling, cussing us out. It was just horrible, right? So he took her to the water. They went, they meditated. They went to a place that was like a hospice facility. They had this beautiful area in the water, and oh my God. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So when he came back, she came back. She was much more peaceful. She's supposed to call people back at a certain time. She called them back. I kid you not. These people act like there was no more yelling. There was no more screaming. It was like, oh, okay, well, when can you handle that? Or when can we reschedule? Or what do we need to do? And I mean, it was just like night and day, like call after call. I was like, whoa, what just happened? Thank you. I got some Facebook families. They just like, girl, you speaking the truth. All right, y'all. Thank you. So anyway, with that being said, I do have to go. Okay. So I love you guys. I look forward to making millions with whoever wants to rock with me. Because I'm not here to play with y'all. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And there's a lot of people out here collecting money from my people, and they're getting rich and they buying planes. But and some people around them is doing okay. Now I ain't gonna say everybody ain't doing okay. But my system is set up for everybody who comes through my system to become a millionaire. Or I don't want to rock with you. Like, you can't be on my team. So I'm gonna just leave that there. All right. Because if I can help you get to the money that you need to pay me, if you don't have the money to pay me, it ain't no damn excuse. There's no excuse. So like my one sister be saying, girl, where you gonna put your system out so we can be a part of it? It's coming. That's all I can tell you. Just be ready. Just be ready. That's all I can tell you. All right, guys, peace, love, and light. Thank you so much for sharing some time with me. Please share, like, comment. You know, oh my God, the little kitty cat is just so cute. Y'all want to see my little? See if I can see y'all. See if y'all can see my little kitty cat. Hold on. Let me see if y'all can see. Look, y'all see little kitty cat? Just she's just playing with the paper towel. Just playing with the paper towel. Anyway, she's funnier when she has the toilet paper. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. But anyway, all right, gotta go. Bye bye. Peace, love, and light, everyone. Don't forget to share, like, love, and